Hello, and welcome to another Contemplative Living, where we talk about concepts to bring contemplative living into our everyday lives. You know, Spirit once said to me, be patient and quietly aware while looking for purpose, and it will show itself. Meanwhile, enjoy the walk. And that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about being patiently aware while we're living our lives and looking for purpose. And we're going to enjoy the walk as we go along. So let's get to it.
Welcome to Contemplative Living, where we view contemplations for the week to have a better understanding of our spiritual paths. This is Contemplative Living with Dave Bennett, contemplations and reflective meditations.
All right, so we're talking about living here and now. This is really critical in times of, when things are just chaotic and there's a lot going on in our lives. To be able to be present and live in the present moment, be here now, that sort of thing. So, living in the here and now, we realize everyone has their own identity, which is unsurpassable in the whole universe. So, each and every one of us are unique and amazing. And that's what we mean by unsurpassable. And so we bring those qualities, we bring our uniqueness, we bring who we are into the present moment. And it contributes to this grand symphony that we call life. We really want to maintain that authenticity of who we are while we're going about our lives and bringing it into the present moment. That's living here and now. And recognizing that each and every one of us have unique qualities and that we're all bringing that to bear in our lives. So become transparent with yourself and wake up from instability. Walk on your own 2 feet. So we want to be awake. We want to be aware. Awareness is key in walking this life. And to be transparent, we're using our authenticity of who we are. And when we do, it puts us on a solid, stable ground of our own unique presence. So we're using that to create the stability that we need in our life, understanding who we are, where we are, and having a sense of purpose. We may not understand what our purpose is, but we understand that we are looking for it and that it will reveal itself in its own ways. And we just have to maintain that level of awareness and authenticity so that when people see us, they see us as who we really are, that we are stable and that we can forge forward with purpose. That which doesn't belong to you fills the entire universe. Know what's yours. So a lot of times in the chaos of circumstance, in a place where we live a lot, we get caught up. We get swept away with the passion of the moment a lot of times. And what we need to realize is what is ours, what is really belongs to us, what is within our control, and to focus on what we can actually achieve, what we can actually work toward. And so understanding that what doesn't belong to us, it fills the universe. So we can focus on who we are, what we're doing, and understand what is ours. Because a lot of times, when things happen, we buy it. We buy into so much stuff. Just look at commercials. Look at the advertisement that bombards us all the time, and we buy it a lot of times. And I don't mean physically with dollars and cents. I mean we buy into the concept that they're trying to sell us. When is that really us? Do we belong to that? Or when we're helping, or when someone comes up to us and starts, projecting their stuff onto us, we don't have to own that. We can understand it. We can listen to it. We can be compassionate, but we don't have to own it. No, we don't. And so we want to be realistic in how we live our lives, and we want to be on that firm foundation of knowing who we are. And when we are in that place, when we do know who we are, we know what's ours, and we know what it belongs to others, and we allow them to have what they own, because we don't need to take it in. It's just extra baggage for us to carry around. And not coveting a single thing is the greatest gift you can give the universe. Poor or rich, meaningful or unimportant, none of that exists. So when we covet something, that's when we're buying something. That's when we're bringing that in, and it may not be a part of our reality. So why do we want to carry that with us? And when we let go, the Buddhists call it no mind. When we totally release everything, we're in a state of no mind. And that is a gift to the universe, because we've lost the strife. We've lost all of that creates disruptive ripples in the consciousness. So when we're clear-minded and we're going about our business clearly, understanding what is in front of us and what we can affect, then we're giving a gift. We're giving a gift to the world and to our community, our families, and those around us. Living here and now. Don't get caught up in too much bustle. The hustle and bustle of life just really, really pull us here, pull us there. They drag us all around. And so we want to live here and now, present and grounded in who we are and centered. And when we're doing that, we can have fun. We can smile and be joyful. We can bring that into everything that we do. And to find peace, we first empty our cups in stillness. This is a fundamental way of being, of bringing about peace and serenity and finding our center, finding our root, and being totally present, is by emptying our cup. Again, it kind of talks to that no mind kind of scenario where we empty our cup so that we can fill it with what really brings us joy, so that we enjoy the walk, we enjoy the trip around the sun. You know, a lot of times when we're not being centered, and when we're not, that's when we make the worst mistakes. And so when we fill our cup with what we want in life, life gives us more of that. And so we need to empty out all of the hustle and bustle that we don't really desire in life. And I know this personally, because right now I have taken on so many projects that it's affecting the way that I work and the way that I can get things done. And so but I have a plan. I have a plan on how to reduce some of the hustle and bustle within my own life so that I can be more here and now. Things simply are as they are. Completely live out this moment, this present moment, here and now. So, along with trying to be present and everything, we have to understand that, the moment that we're in simply is. It's not so much that it's good or bad if we, just throw those concepts out. It just simply is. And so when we can come to acceptance that this moment is, it just is. And then we can clearly see what is our part in it and how are we going to interact with it. So I invite you this week to take a moment, empty your cup in some stillness, find your root, and then allow yourself to be filled with your presence and understand your foundation of who you are so that you can act authentically in this life and you can bring it into everything that you're doing and enjoy the walk that you're on. I hope you find that in this coming week. Namaste.